Welcome to Big 12 Game Day. I'm Al Keck, and this is the place to be as you get ready for all the weekend action around the conference. The first week in the new look Big 12 finds 9 of the 10 teams in action, and 8 of them will get after it on Saturday. The very first team to kick things off will be the new member West Virginia. Head coach Dana Holgorsen has a high-powered offense led by record-setting quarterback Geno Smith, and his top 2 targets are back. Wide receivers Stedman Bailey and Tavon Austin. The Mountaineers and Marshall kick it off at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Time. The other afternoon game finds Iowa State hosting Tulsa. Head coach Paul Rhodes has turned the program around and aims 2 bowl games in 3 seasons. Now he has to keep it going. Steele Jans won the quarterback battle. A foot injury slowed him a year ago, but now he seems to be the guy to run the Cyclones spread offense. When he hands the ball off, look for James White, a quick, tough runner. The defense needs to play better, especially trying to get a pass rush. Turning to the night games, it's a new era at Oklahoma State. Brandon Whedon and Justin Blackmon are gone, as well as the second best offense in the country. So the Cowboys host Savannah State in a perfect game to let a lot of newcomers get their cleats wet. This game will allow head coach Mike Gundy to let freshman quarterback Wes Lunt make freshman mistakes. Running back Joseph Randall will take a lot of pressure off Lunt. He rushed for more than 1,200 yards a year ago and totaled 26 touchdowns. It looks like the time has come for Texas to get back in the conference title conversation. The Longhorns open up at home against Wyoming, and head coach Mack Brown has named David Ash the starting quarterback. But with that said, don't be surprised if Case McCoy finds his way onto the field sooner rather than later. Whomever plays quarterback, they'll have Malcolm Brown and Joe Bergeron to run it, and they are a great 1-2 punch. Kansas State is also ranked in the preseason polls, a testament to head coach Phil Snyder. The Wildcats open with the game at home against Missouri State. Quarterback Colin Klein, one of the best all-around offensive players in the country, will again have to lead the way. He did it all a year ago, running the option to perfection. The 6'5" signal caller ran for more than 1,100 yards and 27 touchdowns. He threw for just under 2,000 yards and 13 more scores. On D, look for linebacker Arthur Brown to be one of the very best in the country. Over in Lubbock, Texas Tech is looking for another fast start. The Red Raiders open with Northwestern State, and the early schedule is there to get out of the blocks fast. Seth Dagey returns at quarterback. He'll have Darren Moore and Eric Ward to throw to. So Tech will be able to put up some points. Stopping the other team? Well, that's a whole other story. A year ago, that didn't happen. Tommy Tuberville has to find a way for his team to slow down the opposition in the high-octane Big 12. It's a new era in Kansas. Charlie Weiss is the new head coach for the Jayhawks. They opened with South Dakota State. Last year was not what anybody was expecting in Kansas, and the faithful in Lawrence are hoping the former Notre Dame head coach is the guy to turn things around. Quarterback Dane Christ has followed him from South Bend, and he'll be expected to upgrade the passing game that was stagnant a year ago. But the defense is where the real improvement must be made if the Jayhawks are to win conference games. Rounding out the Saturday schedule is Oklahoma. It plays a late game at Texas El Paso. Quarterback Landry Jones could have gone to the NFL, but he came back. A year ago, Jones threw for nearly 4,500 yards and 29 touchdowns. He was sacked only 10 times. Wide receiver Kenny Stills has to fill the void left by standout Ryan Broyles. The defense needs the secondary to play better, and if they do, and they can get past a late season game at West Virginia, the Sooners may be playing for the national title come January. The opening weekend concludes with a Sunday game by Baylor at home against SMU. Art Briles has a big problem. He scans the practice field and he cannot find Robert Griffin III anywhere. That's because the Heisman Trophy winner is now playing in the NFL, as is top receiver Kendall Wright and leading rusher Terrence Ganaway. Enter Nick Florence, who will take over at quarterback. He will throw to Terrence Williams, who could be one of the top receivers in the country. He's 6'3" with sprinter speed. As for running the football, keep your eye on Lake Seastrong. The other newcomer in the Big 12 is TCU. The Horned Frogs are off in week 1, and they will start September 8th against Grambling. That's Big 12 Game Day. I'm Al Keck. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the games, and we'll see you next week.